this absolutely gorgeous 2017 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. This is a 4.7 litre N430 SportShift 2. So yeah, a little bit of insight to the Vantage. It was released for 2005 model year. It came in a 6-speed manual of a 7-speed single clutch SportShift. And yeah, this is a later facelift car with a 4.7 litre engine. And a little bit of insight to the N lineup of advantages. You had the N400, which is a 4.3 litre pre-facelift car, the original N. The N420 with its 4.7 litre V8. And the N430, this car being the final iteration of the Nürburgring series. So obviously this car was designed or made to commemorate the 24-hour Nürburgring race in Germany. And yeah, featured the same engine derived out of the V8 Vantage S with a few different items. And this one's finished in Speedway White metallic, which is a number of different colours you could have had. On the N430, you could have had Skyfall Silver with sort of the blue or silver lipstick and cantrails. And the most iconic one, this one doesn't actually have the lipstick or the Club Sport graphics pack, which would give you on this car red lipstick front grille surround. So it'd be red around the inner of the grille there, red lipstick, also red cantrails, and the red mirrors as well, which this car, like I said, doesn't have because it's got all of it in carbon and black. But yeah, you also had very iconic one, which is notable. You know straight away it's an N430 if you see one in a Laurel green metallic with the yellow accent Club Sport accent pack. But yeah, this one's just absolutely stunning. It has £30,000 worth of options. It's 3 owners, got very good history, mainly Aston. It's been serviced at least every 2 years, but most of it was serviced annually. Really nice. But yeah, I've added about £30,000 in options, but it's more or less £25,000 because as far as I'm acknowledged to know, all the matte black and gloss black styling around the car is standard on the M430s. The V8 Vantage S, which this is based on, came with carbon fibre standard around the car, front and rear. The N430, however, did not have this, but this car is optioned with the exterior carbon pack, the carbon body pack, and the interior carbon pack, which I think also the M430s come with the interior carbon pack. So it's basically a V8 S with even more stuff, and it's just absolutely stunning. Fun fact about M430, I think there's only about 100 produced of them, and yeah, funny enough, I think the N430 actually cost less than the S brand new. This is about just under 100 grand, but with options it would have been well over £120,000. But yeah, the N430 comes with a matte black veined front grille, black daylight opening, so you got black bulbs for the headlamps, or black headlamp surrounds, this washer jet cover. And yeah, this one's got the exterior carbon pack on top of the N430, which gives you a high gloss carbon front splitter or spoiler and rear diffuser as well, and along with these gorgeous 19-inch 10-spoke graphite alloys, matte graphite, which don't come standard. This was an option. You would have got standard on the N4s the 19-inch 5-spoke alloys, but this one has the 10-spoke, which are basically just the S alloys painted in graphite, which look absolutely stunning. The N430 has the S's derived discs, so you've got very beefy ventilated and slotted front and rear discs with red calipers. And like I said, this one's got the exterior body pack, which gives you carbon fibre side strakes, carbon fibre mirrors, and carbon fibre rear lamp infills, again with a black daylight opening coming out around the edge of it. This one's got Bridgestone potenzas as well. It's in immaculate condition. Honestly, I don't think you'll find anything wrong with the car. It's absolutely gorgeous. The N430 comes with gloss black window surrounds, gloss matte black mirror stalks, and matte black Zerktech plated exhaust tips on the back here, which look absolutely stunning. Just look at that carbon rear diffuser. Even behind the number plate, when you take it off, you can see all the carbon around it. It just looks absolutely stunning. It's got front and rear sensors with an optional £1,000 reversing camera, and this gorgeous N430 badging. Just the stance is so aggressive on the car. It looks absolutely stunning. Just when you're behind it, it's so menacing. But yeah, like I said, this car has a revised SportShift 2 gearbox, which again, 7-speed, a single clutch robot manual. Only the V12s came with the SportShift 3 with the twin clutch plate robot manual to handle the torque of the V12. But yeah, you've got a car cover coming with a car as well, and I've actually taken out fuse 15, which is a 5 amp fuse, and what this does is bypasses the vacuum valves and the exhaust valves, and it basically jams valves open all the time. You can put a fuse back in whenever you want, doesn't cause any warning lights, but it just sounds absolutely mean when you start it up without the fuse. But yeah, this one is just stunning, honestly. Speedway White, it's gorgeous. It looks really sleeper without the clubby graphics pack. On the interior here, we've got the full grain black leather interior with the N430 embossing. This is an extremely late 67 plate registered car, and it still has the old dash. It doesn't have the new button AM layout. But yeah, the later cars, as far as I'm aware, not all of them came with the carbon Kevlars. But yeah, these are a bit more comfortable. They're the 10-way electrically adjustable memory, 3-set memory seats. And you've got some storage in the back here as well, with your Alcantara deck shelf and these metal sort of crossbars for added rigidity, and the Alcantara headlining, which, as you'd expect in an Aston, is a hallmark feature. You've got the forged carbon N430 plaque in the middle here, with the high gloss or sort of matte black tread plates. And like I said, I think all the N430s come with a carbon fibre or interior carbon pack, which gives you matte black carbon interior waterfall or fascia, gloss black air vent surrounds, matte black paddle shifts here, piano down here, matte black controls as well, matte black tread plate, and gloss black strut bar, or yeah, basically the door handle bar going across, and just looks absolutely stunning. You've got the swan doors as well, and yeah, before I forget, obviously this one has the sort of red contrasting around the cabin. The N430s come with a stripe down the middle of the seat, along with red stitching and the red N430 logo in the seat as well, along with a Bang & Olufsen pinstriping. This one has the 5,500 pound 1,000 watt Bang & Olufsen Biosound surround sound system, which I've never ever seen on a V8 Vantage. It's a very rare option. I've seen a handful, a couple of them, but I've never actually seen one in person with a Bang & Olufsen. But yeah, this one's got a sort of burgundy sort of coloured, leather coloured pouch for the key, and yeah, you've obviously got Aston Martin's iconic facelift crystal or glass crystal ECU, which stands for emotional control unit, which basically just gives the driver more engagement when he starts the car up. Like I said, 10-way electrically adjustable seats with 8-way electric, and I think 2-way or 4-way lumbar. There's 2 lumbar buttons. The N430 seats, these are not heated. I think that was an option. And yeah, you've got a Volvo switchgear, which is quite high quality, electric folding mirrors, and the black bar going across with the leather perforating. The seats are also perforating as an option, and as an additional £500 option, the Bang & Olufsen lenses and speaker grills are painted in matte black. So if you just look here, you've got the Bang & Olufsen logo there, and these absolutely gorgeous tweeters with the red pinstriping surround, and the acoustic lens speaker covered in red as well. So you've got the acoustic lens tweeters, which look absolutely gorgeous. You've got the black Alcantara sort of tunnel here, or dashboard, as part of the N430 sort of edition, and some stuff here, along with this absolutely wonderful soundtrack. Oh, it just sounds brilliant. Like I said, on the SportShift 2 models, you want to wait until the neutral light goes out, so it will blink red, just as you saw there. It goes blink, 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 and then it holds on red. That means the gearbox is primed. When you open the door, I'm not sure if you heard earlier, but the ASM pump actually primes and builds up hydraulic pressure for the gearbox. So yeah, it's a robotized manual. It uses an actuated ASM box, which is sequential manual, or shift, yeah, automated shift manual, and uses a hydraulic pump to disengage and engage a clutch. When you drive the car, it's a very different experience. It's sort of designed to feel like a manual almost. Yeah, this one's got auto dimming rear view mirror as well. It's lovely suede yeah, sort of things there. sun visors, and the navigation system. The facelift car with the Garmin nav. It's not a facelift car, but it does have the Garmin nav, but it doesn't have the updated AM system with surprisingly, because it is a very, very late car. But yeah, you've got neutral, reverse, drive and sport. So you've got a reversing camera and the neutral, and yeah, I'll just give it a little bit of a rev. Sounds really nice. You've got sport mode. The robotic manual does not come with a park gear. It comes with a sport button here, because yeah, the sport makes the gearing tighter, and also the sort of acceleration throttle response really sharpens up. And yeah, you've got drive first. You can use it in paddle shift mode, which is manual mode now, or just put in drive. When you're cruising along and it is in manual mode, paddle shift, and it comes up with a gear, all you got to do is just put in D. You just press the D button. Try not to press any other buttons though, as that would be dangerous. But yeah, really lovely. Also, the N430s come with that interior pack. They also come with the glass switches, which I think really elevate the cabin. They're a lot nicer than the older plastic switches, or rubber sort of plastic, black plastic looking. So yeah, you've got full glass everywhere, along with a pen here, rear fog lamp, a button, and yeah, Aston Martin pen, and the sort of leather card holder there with a 12-volt socket inside here. And yeah, trinket tray in the middle here with a little armrest thing you can put in there, 12-volt socket, USB type A, iPod, and an auxiliary. And yeah, not sure if I've missed anything even, but yeah, Bang & Olufsen's really crisp. It's lovely. Cruise control, as you'd expect, Bluetooth and audio controls, really nice. And these just gorgeous looking swan doors. This one's obviously got the mats as well, but the previous owners decided to get another set of mats to put over these ones so they don't get worn, which is pretty funny. It's very meticulous. And obviously, being at Aston, it's got the classic fly-off handbrake, so you have to pull it all the way up and then slam it down to disengage it, and then pull it back up and then drop it down, or put it back up if you want to get in the car. So you can drop it down now, and it's still engaged. You've got electric fuel flap as well, which I'll show in a second, and these matte black painted yeah, these pedals as well. With a Bang & Olufsen as well. That's what I was thinking about. But yeah, the pedals as well, as part of that N430 interior pack, the carbon interior pack, which is really nice. And just look at that startup key, it's really lovely. And yeah, it's just absolutely stunning, this car. But yeah, let's just move on to the fuel flap, and then the engine flap lies the optional aluminium fuel cap, which is lovely and provides quite a sporty feel when filling up your car, obviously. And under the bonnet lies the 4.7 litre naturally aspirated V8, derived from the V8 Vantage S, which this car's based off. And yeah, in the name N430, it has 430 brake horsepower. A slight jump over the earlier cars with 420 and even 400 horsepower in the 4.3s. But yeah, naturally aspirated, absolute V8 monster. And being a dry sump engine, it's a very hard performance car, having the dry sump oil system and not the wet sump. And yeah, instead of actually saying who's built the car, it says N430 on the front plaque of the engine. So Aston Martin Vantage N430. Just an absolutely wonderful car, all hand built to really good standard. And yeah, you've also got the matte black bonnet vents as well as part of the N430 pack. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's move on to the test drive now. Guys, today I'll be test driving this absolutely stunning N430. All I've got to say about the car is it's, quite a phenomenal car, but at the same time it's very interesting. When the SportShift gearbox first came out, it wasn't very praised for being a good gearbox, but now I think people have gotten used to how to use it, and it's a lot nicer. But yeah, to start up the car, you just put your foot on the brake and slam the key down. Just got to turn the power on first, and then get a few burbles. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, let's just take the fly-off handbrake down and then put it in drive. You do need to ease it a little bit. I do prefer to use paddle shift, but yeah, I'm just going to reverse it actually. It's not too much space. But yeah, you do have to wait a little bit, or just, I've already waited for the car to warm up and stuff, and gearbox is primed when I got in. But yeah, you've got to wait for the neutral light to sort of go out before you sort of give it a bash or start driving it a bit. But it's a very interesting gearbox, to say the least. But it's a lovely car, it's phenomenal. You can put a sport mode on there by just clicking that button on the control panel, gear selector. But yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. What a car, honestly. I think the Vantages are really nice. They are lighter than the DB models, obviously. So yeah, they do offer that equivalent experience. And yeah, a bit of Nürburgring's lighter. It's like lighter than the standard V8S. But it sounds phenomenal. Again, it's not incredibly jerky, the gearbox. It's you know, when you're having comfort mode and stuff and auto mode, it's when you want to do it yourself in paddle shift, you get the real experience of that sort of manual feel. It feels like you're just driving a manual without actually having the effort off a clutch. It's a very interesting gearbox, but it is absolutely phenomenal. I love this car. I think it's a bit more enjoyable than the DB models, to be honest with you. Driven the DB9 and the S. The V8 does give you that spine-tingling grunt to it, that muscle car grunt. But yeah, as you heard in the first clip, it just sounds absolutely naughty. But yeah, the gearbox does take a bit of getting used to. If you're in manual mode, it will automatically put in first gear when you are stationary or at low speed. Obviously, yeah. But yeah, you can feel it gives you a bit of a pulse. It's like, yeah, you can sort of feel it. It's like you go forwards, lurch forwards, and then stop a bit, and then it's really quick downshift though. Yeah, really quick downshift, and the gear shift is like, it's not slow, but it's fast, but it's really interesting. It's like, it sort of lurches. It's very interesting, the gearbox, but it's very fast. But yeah, it's just absolutely wonderful. When the engine form, you know, it really does sound phenomenal. But yeah, we'll just quickly carry on in a second. Let's just give it a bit of the beans now. Just put it in sport mode, make sure everything's good, and then just give it a bit of a rip. Yeah, so obviously the gearbox it's very interesting. It's like fast, but it sort of gives you a manual clutch feel at the same time. It feels like someone's putting in the clutch, taking it back out and shifting. It is a very interesting gearbox, but nevertheless a very engaging and fun one. But yeah, we're just coming up on a tunnel here. See if I can get a bit more sound out of it. It's just a phenomenal car. It really is lovely to drive. You've got the Bang & Olufsen, the suede and carbon everywhere. I don't think there's a panel you'll find which isn't high quality. It's either going to be piano, carbon, metal, or leather or suede. It's, you know, really good. It's just a lovely car. It's also got, I forgot to mention, the facelift sort of Vanquish or the DB9 GT dash. So you've got this sort of rifled looking, Batman looking instrument gauge, which is matte black. It just looks really cool. You know, it's lovely. And yeah, the carbon everywhere really sets it apart. But yeah, you've got auto dimming mirrors and stuff, and folding as you'd want on a car like this. And you can hear the gearbox clinking and clunking. You can hear them when it's engaging and stuff, the clutch. But yeah, sometimes, you know, if you want, you can just leave a car neutral at traffic light or something. But yeah, you can hear all the mechanics to it, basically. expect it to be like this. You know, it really does give you a bit of a surprise. But